Today's podcast is all about people pleasing and why we should stop people pleasing and start pleasing ourselves. Now, when you don't respect yourself and your needs and desires, you create a void inside you that will numb your senses and make you feel empty and almost lifeless. On the other hand, if you are confident enough to say no to people who waste your time and say yes to people and things who make you feel happy, you'll notice how your life will change for the better. You'll begin feeling happier, more fulfilled, and more grateful for everything you are and everything you have in your life. Being a people pleaser just because you want to get along with everyone can be really stressful and exhausting. When you are overly compassionate, kind, caring, hardworking, and loyal, your energy levels will be dropping gradually and you'll start needing more and more time to relax and recharge your batteries. Now, here are 5 reasons why you should stop immediately with the people pleasing and start pleasing yourself. Number 1, you will lose yourself and your true essence. When you try hard to please everyone around you, instead of respecting you, they'll start seeing you as a pushover. That's why you should immediately stop doing this to yourself. Although you may not see it as a bad thing, believe me, it is. The more you cater to everyone else's needs, the more you'll lose yourself because you won't have time for your own. Number 2, you'll hurt yourself. Now, when you realize that it's impossible to please everyone, you could start feeling like a failure. Once you see that all your efforts were in vain and others don't appreciate what you were doing for them, you may start feeling devastated and just utterly hurt. Now, you'll hurt yourself. When you realize that it is impossible to please everyone, you could start feeling like a failure. And once you see that all your efforts were in vain and others don't appreciate what you were doing for them, you may start feeling devastated and utterly hurt because your whole identity was built on the opinions of others. Soon you'll begin feeling like your whole life is meaningless. Number 3, you'll become more vulnerable. Now, when you're always trying to do your best to please everyone, you'll become more vulnerable to judgment and criticism. You'll find yourself getting easily hurt by small things that others say to you because in the process of pleasing them, you started depending on them and their opinion. So please stop this. You can't make everybody around you happy and you shouldn't try to. Number 4, you'll create codependencies around you. Now, other people will start relying on you more and more because they will get used to you always doing things for them. They will literally become more dependent on you. Therefore, the first time you are not there for them, they'll start feeling like their whole life has fallen apart. This codependent behavior is very dangerous and it can happen very subtly before you even realize what is happening. Number 5, you'll start feeling unloved. The irony is, the more you help others, the more it is difficult for you to help and support yourself at times when you need it the most. In general, people are selfish and they don't expect a people pleaser like you to ever need their help. That's why oftentimes you may find yourself feeling unloved and uncared for, especially when people forget to be there for you when you need them. And finally, when you're not busy pleasing people, you have more time for pleasing yourself and doing the things you want. You'll boost your self-confidence, start following your dreams, travel, read, meet new people, learn new things, and connect with yourself most importantly, and connect with yourself on a more compassionate and honest way. Honestly, stop people pleasing and start pleasing yourself.